Morning, anybody on the... Oh, somebody coming in already. This is good. Wow. Yeah. So this is for everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We've all decided to stay at home and do Taekwondo instead of going to the PUB. Nobody's going to Weatherspoons this morning then. Let's see. Very good. I'm going to put you all on there in a minute. Whoa, somebody else coming in. Fan Dabby Dozy. Good morning. Who is it that's hiding on the Facebook? Or maybe Facebook and Zoom. Don't forget to put your name in. Let me just put a banner here. I think it's that one. Yeah. Remember to leave your name, rank and serial number in the comments of Facebook or YouTube, just to let us know you're here. We can put the attendance in then. It's very important if you're grading. At the moment, this is very low. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's fine. If I stand, if I'm doing this, my nose, yeah. If I'm back in the right spot, you should see me. That's fine. Well, there is another class after this. The next class is going to be for green belt and above. But we're just going to do, it's more what you have to do and how to behave in 3-step sparring and stuff like that, right? So who have we got in? We've got Travis, we've got Baby, we've got Marcus, and we've got Ava. Yeah, top students are in. On time, wide awake, uniformed, fantastic. Oh, Baby, I've got your uniform. What I might do is arrange with Mum and Dad to drop it off. Yeah, hold on a second. I put it in the box just in case, right? So that's Baby's uniform. Cool, eh? Just in case I manage to meet up with Mum and Dad, and we'll put it's in the car and everything. All right then. So we'll get started. Everybody else is still half asleep, or they've gone to Weatherspoons. Chariot, Kyungne. If you're a tiger, you shout tigers, and if you're Taekwondo, you shout Taekwondo. What does that say? Please make. Oh, that's me that's put that there. I'm reading my own message, thinking, what does that say? And then I got to put that there as well. Remember, if we're going to be running around, jumping up and down and stuff, make sure you got enough room. Don't bang into anybody. Make sure the surface is not slippy. Yeah, if there's a wooden floor, don't be wearing socks. That's all. Whee! We don't want you flying, all right? So make sure you're nice and safe. Mums and dads will probably check that out anyway. Or if you are mum and dad, you've checked it out anyway. Okay, so step sparring. In 3-step sparring, we will do it. We will do step sparring, but they'll help the younger ones remember. Ready, Ava? When we do step sparring, you've got to know what it's called. So if I say what we have to do, we're going to do this, you have to know what this is. If I say we're going to do 4-directional punch, you need to know what 4-directional punch is. If we're going to do 3-step sparring, you need to know what it is. So in your head, straight away, 3-step sparring. Who knows 3-step sparring number 1? You should all put your hand up, yeah? Because we have done it. But maybe sometimes you don't know it's called 3-step sparring number 1. For some people, you guys should know. All right, so here's what we have to do. In 3-step sparring, there are 2 people, usually, but you can practice by yourself. That's the good thing about it. And you need to know player 1, and you need to know player 2. So it's like the kickboxing drills as well. Player 1 bows, so does player 2. They bow, we bow. Take 1. Then player 1, we use our right foot. So make sure you get your right foot. For some little ones, they get the rights and the lefts mixed up a little bit. So Baby, do you know what your right foot is? I think you've got your right foot in front anyway, haven't you? Yeah, your right foot's in front. And it's in front in a walking stance. So if I did this, I've got other shoes there. I should probably do that. Right? So let's see. You can see that fella there. You can see that fella there. That's player 2, the invisible man. I'm player 1, so I'm going to put my foot there on the outside of the foot, and then I have to fix my walking stance. So I don't do this, right? I don't do this. What I'm best to do is, hello, he said it's 2 meters, and then put the foot back, and then step back, low block, and then we shout, Kia! When we take our first step, it's going to land where we measured to, where we started, where we measured. So where I measure is there. When I step back and do Kia, I'm going to step forward and press that same button on the floor. Boom! Of course, I'm punching. So that's 1. That's how you measure. And the reason we measure, it's so you can learn how to do your walking stance the same every single time, and learn how far away you need to be to punch or not to punch. Yeah? We don't want to hit our opponent, but we're aiming to hit our opponent. We're trying to hit them. Oh, hold on. Somebody's coming in. Somebody's a bit late there. We are trying to hit them, but we're warning them first, so they understand, I'm going to hit you now, and they say, Kia, which means, all right then. So that's the permission. When you get permission to punch, that means they're ready, pooh, and you can punch. And hopefully, they're still awake, and they step back and block. That's the idea. I'm just going to see who this is. Give them a shout out. Who's this is coming? I can't see the screens. Who's that then? Is it the Monty? Hello, Monty. Nice to see you. Right. We're just doing the basics of 3-step sparring, Monty, because some people still get muddled up. So far, we have to bow, use our right foot to measure, put ourselves into a walking stance, step back and block, and shout Kia. Then this person, player 2, shouts Kia and then waits for the attack. As soon as that player 1 attacks, you have to block. And I'm in a walking stance and they're in a walking stance. If I don't move, they will hit me. Okay, you've got to understand that. There's no stopping, there's no waiting. Kia, Kia, boom. As soon as the Kiaps, can I hit you? Yes, I can. Ah! You hit them. So you have to be always concentrating, always focused on your opponent. Be wary, they might be a little bit tricky. All right. When you've done your 3 punches, so I'm going to be way over here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. The next thing I do when I'm attacking, I want you to step forward. So the attacker steps forward. The defender steps back. Okay? I want you to remember that. Not so important just now, you'll work it out. But the other bits are important. Here, measure, walking stance, step back, Kia, go. And your foot lands where you measured to. Now, think about why that is. Some of you do know, some of you are old enough to work it out. Ava, do you know why we measure in walking stance? We step back, and when we go, we step back in that spot. Do you know why we step back in that spot? Probably not, but it's okay. here's the thing. When you step forward into that, that's going to be one measure of your walking stance. Nobody else's walking stance, your walking stance. And when you step forward again, that's the same measure. And when you step forward again, it's the same measure. So you're learning to make your walking stance always the same measure, from toe to toe, big toe to big toe. And that measure is 1 times plus a half, 1.5 times your shoulder width. So it is my shoulder there, there's my shoulder there, that's shoulder width, plus a half, that's how long from toe to toe your walking stance should be. From toe to toe. All right? I'm going to budge this out late. I'll not bother putting them back on. So let's measure. Bow first. Chariot, come in. Right foot forward and measure. Step your right foot back and low block and shout Kia. The other person has to shout Kiap as well, otherwise we'll be, we'll have to wait. So as long as they say Kiap, that means you're going to punch. So when they say Kiap, go. That's 3 measures, 3 steps, 3 measures, and they should be the same measure each time. So whatever your walking stance is in the first step should always be 1.5 times your shoulder width. The second step and the third step the same. Then when you go backwards, they have to measure. Player 2 measures now. Measures to the outside of your foot. They use their right foot. They shout Kiap from a low block position. And then you say Kiap and you can go. Hup, 1, 2. Now I'm crossing my hands. 3. Then reverse punch. When I'm going backwards, I cross my hands. Look how I bend down, up, down. Cross my hands straight away. If I'm too slow, they're going to punch my arms. If I don't have my hands there, they're going to punch my chest or my nose. Or they might kick, too close for my comfort. So always cross the hands here. Cross the hands, then you've got protection straight away in that space there. If you don't cross your hands and you move first and you move too slow, you're going to get sore belly, nose, whatever. All right? So make it a good habit. Ready, Monty? Cross the hands. You see how I drop down? It's like a spring now. Down, up, boom, down. And more power. So let's practice 3-step sparring then. That's a good one, Ava. Yeah, exactly right. Down, up, boom, like a little spring. Okay? Very good. Let's see it then. We're all going to do 3-step sparring number 1 together. And we're going to go right up to number 6. So be prepared. From 1 to 6, everybody. Yeah, Ava and Monty also. So let's get ready. Chariot, come there. Right foot, baby. Right foot. Make sure it's the right one. And step it back. Chumbi. Yeah. Punch 1. Punch 2. Punch 3. Paro. Okay, we're going to go back now and block while the other person's attacking. Ready? They've done their measure. Chumbe, right foot. Baby, we're defending. I think Ava, we're defending. Monty, we're defending. We're player 2. Ready? Kia, go. Middle block. Middle block. Don't forget, cross the hands. Middle block. And reverse punch. So that was cross the hands going backwards, remember? Cross the hands going backwards. Cross the hands and reverse punch. Okay, paro. Sequence number 2. Let's do it together. Ready? Chariot kumne. So always the same. We start afresh each one. Right foot measures. Well, I better move back a little bit. I'm going to that wall. Right foot measures. Step back, low block. Chumbi. Kia. Punch 1. Punch 2. Punch 3. Paro. Step back. Now, if you're 9th cup and above, the next one's inner forearm. So Travis, Marcus, and Monty, you're going to do inner forearm block. Yeah? Inner forearm block. But everyone else is still doing the middle block. Ready? Kia. 1. Cross the hands. 2. Cross the hands. 3. And flat fingertip thrust. So flat fingertip thrust is this. I call it kebab. Yeah? Kebab. Like when you put the meat in the skewer, or fondue. You're a little bit more upmarket, right? Let's do number 3 now. 3 is a lot harder for beginners, but we'll get through it. You can do the techniques. Parallel stance. Now for those, probably Marcus and Travis, you're not measuring to the middle of the foot now. You're measuring just past the heel. It's going to be difficult for Marcus and Travis because they're different heights. Typically, it changes when there's a mismatch in heights like this. One will go into an L stance. That's the royal one. so the attacker, you'll still do walking stance, Travis, but Marcus, you'll be doing an L stance. Just stick to walking stance just now. When you practice with the adults, we'll do a special session for this. So, walking ready stance for number 3. Chumi. I'll face you guys because we have done this. We cross the hands and we step back, walking ready stance. See the 2 hands? Like this. One block to the side. So let's get ready to kick. Kia first. Then they're ready. Let's go. 1 kick and down and block. That's it. Crossing the hands each time. 2 and 3. Very good. And paro, step back. So now if they're doing a front kick, a low front kick, we have to do a low block. Right foot goes back, low block. 1. They're kicking, we're blocking. 2. Don't forget to cross the hands, step back and block. And 3, cross the hands, block. Now use your front foot, cheeky front kick and down. Yeah, you use the front foot there, baby. And step down, yeah? Use your front foot and then down and block. That's number 3. Number 4, ready? Chariot kumne. Right foot forward. Again, because this is a high punch, it's all about, I think it's trigonometry. It's all about the angles. You measure past the heel again. Yeah? So Travis and Marcus, you measure past the heel again for this one. Not so much Travis because Dad's taller, but just remember, if someone's the same height, you're measuring just past the heel. And we step back, low block. Chumbi. Step forward after the kia. Ready? Kia. High punch. 1. High punch. 2. High punch. 3. And step back. Barrow. Now we have to do the block. I'm going to face you guys so you can see. They're going to measure. They're going to step back and shout kia. Then they're going to do a high punch. So I'm going to step back and do a rising block. Okay, you ready? You do it at the same time. Kia. 1. Rising block. I step the right foot back. Come on, Monty. 2. Rising block. 3. Rising block. Now check this, please. You have to use the front foot again. You use the front foot again, Ava, or whoever's doing the defense. Use the front leg, side kick, and jumbe. I want to see. Make sure you use the left leg, baby, for the side kick. Your front one. Use your front leg. side kick and guard. Let me see. It's a bit dark in your room, baby, so I can't really see. Just be careful of your sister. Do a side kick with your left leg. All right. I can't see very well. Your rooms are very dark, some of you, so it's tricky for me to see and help you. But hopefully you can go back and listen to this and do this video again, yeah? Okay, we're all going to do number 5 together. Let's stick together on these, please. We're going to bow, come there. We measure again. Now this one, number 5, we're measuring with a different stance. We're measuring in L stance. And we measure differently. Let me just get the shoes again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I went the wrong way around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was measuring like this on the outside of their foot. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We measured like this. So they're standing there. That's their left foot. That's their right foot. There's my right foot measuring. Number 5. It's on the inside. Number 5 on the inside. There's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's where we measured before. Now, see what I did with my foot. Walking stance, watch my back foot. There. There's walking stance. There's L stance. It has to be on the inside. So now I measure like this. Don't worry too much, Ava and baby. Don't worry too much. Monty, you should know this. You know L stance. Then step back, jumbe. So this is the jumbe that we've done since Tigers for the most of you. And when I measure to the inside and I then step and do my punch, I step to where I measured. L stance punch. 1, 2, 3, and barrow. Now the defense, this is tricky, so pay attention. I'm going to turn the feet around this way, watch. When they step forward into an L stance, look at the feet. They measure. There's their foot. That's their right foot there. I have to step back with my left foot. Left foot. So now it's a bit different. This is different because it's green stripes territory. If you've got a yellow belt with a green stripe, this is your territory. This is 7th cup stuff. And we've got pretty much 10, 10, 9, 8, and 8 there, right? Different grades. So now I'm going to step back, middle block, with the left foot going back. So some of you might be going, doesn't matter, you've only got 2 feet, it's 50-50. Yeah, you're going to get it half right or half wrong. Well, completely right or half wrong. Anyway, so we're going to step back now. I'll budge them out of the way. We're going to step back and we're going to do a middle block. I'm just going to say middle block, but 9th cup and above, you know is inner forearm. Inner forearm. Ready? Parallel stance. Ready to defend? Ava, are you ready? Parallel stance. We're going to step the left foot back and middle block. 1. So make sure, I'm just going to freeze you there because I want to make sure you've got the correct foot behind you. It's left foot back. Have you got your left foot back? Monty has. I can't see. I'm going to switch to baby's feet. Where? That's it. Well done. Let me see. Left foot's gone back. Awesome. Well done. So that's the first block. Left foot's gone back. Middle block. Second one. 2. Right foot goes back. 3. Left foot again. So that's your 3 steps. Now watch this very closely. Just stay there and watch this. From this position, it's a bit like number 2. I'm going to do load. So I'll bring the hand down, load, aim, kebab. This is L stance kebab. L stance flat fingertip thrust, really. Okay, so there's the block. And I just bring that hand back, load, aim, fire. There's more to it than that. So I'm just going to demonstrate that for, well, anybody who's going to pay attention, really. Yeah, it's more 7th cup and above. But watch this. My foot and hand. So from here, my foot and hand. Down, up, down. That's more correct. That's the correct way of doing it. Before, we were just doing the hands, right? But if you're going to practice now, Monty as well, right? Bring the foot and the hand in. Make them work together. It might actually be less confusing. Bring the hand and foot in. That's excellent, Ava. Exactly right. Let me see. Marcus, do it again. From the block. Yeah, spot on. Well done. Let's see, Travis. You've just took off camera then, Travis. So do your block, quick. Yeah. And then load in. Fire. Excellent. Good job. Let me see it, babies, now. So there's the block, baby. Ready? And you're going to go load, aim, and bring your foot in. So you just bring this in, this foot, this one. The front one in. That's it. Boom! Ah, very good. Just remember, go and keep up. Do it again. Bring it in. No, do it in before, like you did before. Load in, fire. This one. Your left. So the front one, you're doing fine, but let's see the right foot, right hand in. Your other right, sorry, I'm saying right, baby, it's my fault, right? Your left in. So this one here, I'm doing it in mirror for you. So like a mirror, bring that one in. See that hand there? Bring it in and fire. Yeah, you get the block again. Okay, now bring it in and lift the other hand. I'll do it again. Watch this. Ah, nearly, but it's the same hand. This one, there. Can you do that? So there's the block, and then there's the push with the fingertips. Look, I'm going push with the fingers. Push with the fingers. Ready? That's a bit better. Well done. Let me see Monty now. Monty's turn. Let me see. From the block, Monty. Make sure your right foot's forward, Monty. Yeah, that's it. And right, that was doing an inner forearm block for you because you're 9th cup. Inner forearm. That's it. Now, load, aim, fire. That's good, but I want you to go back to the block again and just check my feet. Do it again. Watch my feet. Hand and foot in and back out. Yeah, that's it. Well done. It's spot on. Right, so you're all getting the hang of that one. Okay, so that's player one. Well, do it again. Punch with the right, punch with the left, punch with the right. But player two, you have to make sure the left foot goes back. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Yeah, then the right foot, then the left foot, and then keep up. Yeah, you got the hang of that, all right, well done. Let's do number 6, it's far more exciting. Number 6. Yep, it's the same thing with the measure. It's all done in L stance. So we bow to a partner, tell you from there, and 5 and 6, so the one we just did, number 5, and this one, number 6, we measure on the inside again, on the inside. So I'm going to do this so you can see the feet. 5 and 6, you measure on the inside. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so there's the shoes there, and I step back to me. And this time, instead of doing a punch, we're going to do, I told you it's going to be more interesting, watch this. Strike. So we cross the hands and we strike. I'll do it this way so you can see. Cross the hands and strike. With my right hand and my right foot moving. My right hand and my right foot moving. Okay, so first, let's go across that way. I'm going to do player one. Let's all go over this side again for player one. Ready? We'll do the whole thing for number six. Number six, chariot kyone. Right foot forward, measure for number six. L stance, make sure it's your right foot. Then step back, chumbi. All right, so now cross the hands, ready. We step forward and strike, number one. Right foot forward and strike. Step forward, left, strike. Right, strike. That's 3 steps. Yeah, Vamparo, step up. Now this one, when we defend, we have to put the left foot back again. The left foot goes back again. So here we go. Left foot, middle block. Ready? 1. I've put my left foot back, block with the right hand. Travis, if you're blocking, you need to swap your feet round. The left foot goes back. And your right hand is blocking. There, that makes more sense, doesn't it? When you're blocking the arm. Now step back, 2. Then step back, 3. Now just watch this. There's where you are now. We've got the left foot behind us. We've got our front foot ready for turning kick. And down. Turning kick with the front foot Eva. Use your right front foot. Yeah, good kick, well done. Let me see, baby, right front kick. Sorry, right front leg does a turning kick. You got your hand like that and use your front leg to do a turning kick. Go for it, turning kick. Just do a kick turning with your front leg. That's your back leg. Put your foot back. Use your front leg. Your right leg forward, please. That's not where you were. Go back to where you were. Swap your feet round. Okay, now use your front foot, turning kick, and down. Which is your front foot? The one closest to the door. Yes, well done. Exactly right. That's spot on. Well done, baby. And then let's see Monty. Front leg, Monty, turning. Yeah, and then guard. Very good. All right then. So you've just gone through, we've run out of time unfortunately, but you've just gone through 1 to 6. 1 to 6 of 3-step sparring. That's above what you need for most of you, because you go to 1 to 4 to stop. Then 7th cup, you do the other 5 and 6. But you've just done it. Yeah? So now it's in your head. Try and practice it. Go back and do this video again. And then get it in your head. And then you'll be ready for the next one. Right, we're going to finish. Chariot, kyone. Thank you very much for being here this morning. Bright and breezy. I shall see you all next class, but keep practicing. Well done. See you next time. Keep practicing. I don't know who it is on. I'm going to check the comments here. Who's here? Imogen and Spencer. Very good. 3-step sparring 1 to 6. So just go back to the start again. And listen to all the how to do it. Spencer might not get it straight away, but you'll have good fun trying it. Yeah, especially the kicking and striking. But remember, Spencer, no hitting anybody, no practicing against your sister and mum and dad, right? Or the goldfish. See you next class.